now by head coach Jarrett Von Rosenberg. And, Coach, you held them to 5 points fewer than the Aggies scored Monday night.
Yeah, no, our defense was a lot better. Even in the first half, our defense was better. The problem was in the first half we gave them so many live ball opportunities, it put so much pressure on our defense. But in the half court, we did some better things. Obviously not perfect, a long way from where we need to get, but you saw some carryover there, which was really positive. And then you got better on the glass. Obviously, we missed a ton of shots again, but so the numbers look skewed. But we were 9 to 11 on offensive rebounds, and I don't know how many. I don't have the other stat sheet in front of me, but I bet we didn't give up very many in the second half, maybe one or two, and that allowed us to play it out in transition. And the lid finally came off. It's not obviously the result we want, but when you're playing this schedule and this game, we got to find little wins and playing a really good second half. We were trying to win that second half. We came up short in 29 to 32, but it was good to see our guys have some success, especially doing things that we want to do. Not perfect, but we obviously got work to do.
Coach, 12 steals for your Lions. Texas Tech only with 5. You got to feel that was one of those little victories, hey?
Yeah, we're just more active, a lot more active. Got more deflections. We were able to make. We were really good at the rim. I thought they got a few calls. We did foul. I'm not. We got to be careful there or better there. But I thought we protected the rim pretty well at times with 5 or 6 blocks, 8 blocks.
8 blocks, wow. Yes.
Yeah, so we made some plays and protected the rim multiple times tonight.
Tommy Lewis with 3 of those 8 blocks, just one shy of Jerome Brewer. He's got such ups, man. It just reminded so fast how badly he was missed last year and during conference play.
Yeah, no, and it was good to see him have a little success. I don't think he had a field goal the other night. Finally got some assists, so got other people involved, blocks a couple shots. Obviously, we want to work on the turnovers, but Son was just playing so hard that he got, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. He's just all over the place on the defensive end, which is really good to see.
Coach, the crowd here tonight, about 4,000 more than we saw in College Station the other night. It was a loud house. Was that any problem for you in your timeout huddles or for any of the guys?
No, we did a much better job communicating on the floor. We didn't have any lapses where we were in the wrong defense or anything, so that's something we were worried about with the crowd being the way it is. And, we had a couple of those instances in our first game. So the guys did a better job with that. And you can see when you play better in the second half, it really takes the crowd out a lot. When you give live ball turnovers, dunks, and threes on the other end, the crowd really gets into it. So in the second half, we did a much better job of guarding, rebounding, and not letting the crowd have as big of an impact.
All right. What were your comments to the team going into the locker room when this one was over?
Well, we got to grow. It's so early. We're 48 hours in. Obviously, everyone in the program did not feel good going into halftime. Just everything, right? Not only missing shots, turnovers, just not good. Getting a technical right there, which is on me.
Was that a substitution violation? Was that what that was?
No, they said that was their mistake, and I've never seen it happen where they have the ball to shoot a free throw, and we sub in, and we're talking about who we're going to get, and they put the ball live and they call it technical. They can't apologize. I've never seen that in college basketball or any basketball, any level.
Well, they didn't give you any points to pay back.
It is what it is.
Sure.
It's early in the season for them too, so that had no impact on anything except I've got to do a better job making sure we get the right guys subbed in so that never happens again.
Okay. Any other comments about that? What did Grant McCaslin have to say? The last time you had a scout for, against Texas Tech, you came up with a dub, but that was a different era and a whole different time.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he's been great, just like everyone has. I just appreciate him having us out here, and we'll figure it out. I don't know why we started so poorly. We started pretty well and aggressive last game, and then went the other way, and then we flipped it this time. Obviously, we got to put 2 halves together. They have a lot to do with it. They're really well coached, really good basketball team. But there's just too many unforced errors that don't have to do with them, and those are the things that we have to clean up. Knowing that we're still going to make mistakes and we're still going to, miss shots. We've just got to continue to get better and get more discipline.
Coach, playing in these bigger houses like this and the big programs, are you picking up anything? Are the players learning anything? Kind of not really off the court, but
I mean, I hope so. We got to learn from them. It's pointless if we don't learn from it. That's part of the experience. I mean, you lose, but if you lose and just move on to the next one and you don't learn lessons from it, then you're not going to get better.
I think I said that wrong. It wasn't on the court stuff, but just, how the operations are, what the team, visiting teams, home team, where they go, and timing
I don't know. I think it helps you learn how to communicate better because you got to deal with the environment and the crowd. And then get focused and so locked in and honed in on us and about our teammates. The other stuff is, I don't know, we have a lot of guys that played a lot of college basketball games, so, it's all the other stuff's pretty normal, I think. And so we would like to see better results, obviously. But, we had a few guys that I think played better and kind of caught their stride, especially in the second half. So hopefully we can build on it.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for coming out and visiting with us after this one. Everybody's got early flights in the morning. We'll let you go get on the bus and be ready for yours.
You got it. Go Lions. Thank you.
Folks, that is Jarrett Von Rosenberg, head coach of A&M-Commerce Lions. They fall tonight in Lubbock 73-46.